Hello everyone, Carrington here from Open Heart Games, and we are back with our live playthrough, no longer playthrough, epilogue of the Tyranny of Dragons. So what we have kind of planned for the rest of this campaign is we're going to go all the way to level 20. We are currently at level 16, is that correct? Can I get a confirmation? Excellent.
We're level
16.
Oh, that's right.
A fresh 16 because we just killed a dragon.
Yep. So the way that we have been... So I will say, one of the things... I love Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Obviously it is the base of Open Heart Games. We run most of what we run is in 5th edition for all of our clients. And with that, like... I've been playing the system since it was D&D Next. So one moment. So I've been playing the system since it was D&D Next, way back in 2013 in the initial playtests when there were literally 4 classes, and then like at Gen Con one year. At Gen Con one year, they announced the Warlock, I think. It's been a really, really cool experience to see the game system, grow. Because I remember, initially, we didn't have a lot of modules. We didn't have a lot of, that. There was only Tyranny of Dragons. And then, the base book, so you had, Paladin, Wizard, and all those things. Artificer wasn't even a class yet. And so... I mean, everyone was just running stuff out of the base books. But that is to say, I still feel like the high levels are very difficult to very difficult to balance. And that's because once and we see this also in Baldur's Gate. Once you get past level 12, you can start doing a lot of crazy stuff, and the party can. Just travel the planes if they want. They can bring people back from the dead. They can reassemble disintegrated patrons. More on that later. And all kind of stuff like that. So what we've kind of done here is kind of set some ground rules. And the ground rules are as follows, just to explain to those who are joining us tonight. So rule number 1 is long rests only happen after the party has slain an elder dragon. And moving forward, I kind of overbalanced one of the fights. Moving forward, I'm going to try and hold to that rule. I'm going to try and follow the D&D 5e recommended 4 encounters-ish before 4-ish encounters before you have to before a long rest. So a long rest is only possible after you slay a dragon, and then I like the Baldur's Gate rule of 2 short rests in between there. I think that that's a really cool rule, and I'm definitely going to incorporate it. So that kind of, encourages the party to be a little, just a little bit more conservative on their spells in those early encounters, so they can kind of, save them for the big fights, or make do with whatever they have left in the midst of a fight, since everyone has so many resources now. So, but yeah, before we do what happened last time, I've got a little bit of show and tell and some story times. Anyone have anything before I dive into show and tell and story time?
Show me what you've got.
I just
Tell
rewatched
me
that.
about what you've got.
Well, first of all, I took Mordoc's recommendation. I haven't read it yet, so don't ask me that. But I did pick up a copy of Fairy Tale, which was recommended since I'm kind of interested in writing some darker fae-based things. And it looks pretty cool. I can read you the background in my DM voice. Phil Hastings was a lucky man. He had money, a growing reputation as a screenwriter, a happy, loving family with 3 kids, and he just moved into the house of his dreams in rural upstate New York. Life was wonderful, full of magic, and about to be altered irrevocably by magic more real than he had dared to imagine. For the magic came For with the magic came the bad thing, and the fairy, and the fool, and the resurrection of a primordial war with a forgotten people, a war that not only the Hastings, but the whole human race would lose. So, sounds pretty cool, sounds pretty neat, sounds up my alley, because like I said, I like that whole kind of dark fae vibe. Anyways, so that was number 1, got that. Number 2, I just picked this up. Let me tell you what, so I picked up a copy. This book, by the way, is gorgeous. I picked up Phandelver and Below, and God, just look at that. Look at how pretty it is. Look at all the, like, each and every one of these, like, it's not just mists, it's like crazy madness. It's like the most metal D&D cover that I've ever seen. Like, there's like an owlbear over here, and then like, let's see here, there's a flame skull down here. There's all kinds of cool stuff. Like, this is so cool. Yeah, it looks great. I will say, I'm like 90% sure when they were redoing this, when they were rewriting this, because like the original is Lost Mines of Phandelver, which I think comes in the starter kit. Someone correct me? Starter kit? Is that right? We're gonna say it's right.
It is correct.
Yes, excellent. Lost Mines of Phandelver is definitely like, it's great because it has everything a Game Master needs to like get started, and it tells you like where your next quest lines are and yada yada yada. So a lot of Game Masters that are new or at various levels of experience have started with Lost Mines of Phandelver, and so this is kind of like the expansion to that. Like they kind of like expanded it out. I'm like 90% sure in a boardroom, they were like, all right, here's our pitch. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna add these things. And the person looked at it and went, well, Baldur's Gate's coming out. Why don't you add some Mind Flayers? And so like, there's lots of like, they definitely took like what the magic of Phandelver and like added a whole bunch of horror, which, as we talked about, Carrington liking Dark Fae, absolutely here for the dark. Like the dark fae, or not dark fae, but like the horror aspect of that. Every campaign that I've run, with the exception of Spelljammer, I think. Spelljammer? Yeah, has had a horror aspect to it. Cursed Strahd, big favorite of mine. Icewind Dale, big on the horror. Feels very 30 Days of Night. And Baldur's Gate, Descent into Avernus, all very like dark. So I'm very much looking forward to this. This looks really cool. I haven't had a chance to dig into it a lot. But it looks really, really neat, and I hope to be able to run some stuff out of it. So, cool stuff there. So that's the first thing. The second thing, I kickstarted this a while back. I'm gonna just give Matt Colville just a free advertisement. So I picked up a copy of Flea Mortals, which is like his take on a like the monster book. And so there's all kinds of just like it's full color, great illustrations. There's a mimic door that they're about to walk through and have a bad time. Orcs, all kinds of cool stuff. Gosh, look at that. Look at that art. It's so good. Yeah, MCDM's products are great. But I have not had a really chance, again, to dig through this either. This just came in the mail, like, literally before the stream started. But it looks really cool, and I can't wait to start, playing with some of it. They have their own kind of take on the as they put it, on the eyeball monster, because Beholder, Illithid, Displacer Beast are all trademarked. So that's why you don't see Mind Flayers outside of Dungeons & Dragons licensed products. All right, yeah. So there's my show and tell. Also, I got a cool Arcadia sticker. Love that. So there we are. All right. So there's my show and tell. I was also we skipped our last stream because I was up in Ohio. Saw some friends. Didn't see some other friends. Missed Mordock, and that was on me. Entirely on me. Saw some friends there. Saw a coworker I haven't seen in 5 years. A previous coworker. And went to a wedding. Got my groove on. And really had a good time. Saw some family. It was really nice. So hope to be up there sometime in the near future. Near where I used to work in the Malta Meeple in the Ohio area. So And man, I was driving around, and like some of the intersections, I was like, wait a second, why is Steele's Corners so familiar? And then other places as we were driving around. So, Peninsula and the Winking Lizard and all those kinds of places. The memories came flooding back. Anyways, huh?
Sad news. Have you ever been in a Winking Lizard?
Many times.
Okay, well, they have the iguanas, right?
Yeah.
No more.
No more iguanas?
No more iguanas.
Womp womp.
They said they were just too hard to take care of. It's like, what? They need a tank and some heat lamps. I mean, it's an iguana. But yeah, they're getting rid of they're donating them to people.
Oh well, it's kind of them. I'm glad that they're donating them. I think iguanas are pretty cool. But yeah, I spent a fair amount of business luncheons in a Winking Lizard, coming up with different ideas and marketing campaigns and all kinds of crazy stuff. Life's interesting. So, anyways, that's me. Does anyone have anything else to report? Love it.
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and start with let's do the what happened last time. And then after we've done the what happened last time, then we will do some loot. We will do. Man, I feel like I should be like ranting more because I've only spent 12 minutes talking about this. So okay. So we'll do our what happened last time. We will do some random loot from the Dragon's Hoard, and then we will go ahead and. I guess we should probably introduce the colorful cast of characters prior. So, who wants to take a crack at what happened last time? Anyone at all?
I had a plan.
Well, you see what had happened was. Well, you see what had happened was.
Oh, someone's got to do it. All right.
I had this plan. It was a great plan.
Okay.
Until we met. It's like all plans until we made contact with the enemy.
Well,
I was on mute.
we were fine for the dragon.
Yeah.
It was the surprise lich that got us.
Right. So I had this great plan. I was going to go ethereal with a couple of us, which was myself, Relic, and Veteran. And we were going to go into the lair and do some recon and yada-yada, except the dragon had a friend because the dragon was blind. The dragon's friend was a lich. And we were told that he sees us, and I'm like, well, nah, so what? Except he also had the ability to plane shift. He plane shifted in the ethereal plane. Relic said, I'm out of here. I'm going to go get help, and Petra and I are stuck in the ethereal plane with an ancient white dragon and a lich. Petra, who wasn't of his own mind, or how you like that, decided to attack, and that didn't work out so good. Disintegrated him. So that wasn't very good either. So now I was in the ethereal plane with an ancient white dragon and a lich, so I dropped concentration on my ethereal spell. It's like, okay, I'll just get away. So now I really can tell the others that, hey, we're in trouble. He didn't. I don't know if he knew Patron was a pile of dust. And then the lich plane shifts back into the prime material plane, and it's like, uh-oh. So I plane shifted back into the ethereal plane and said, okay, can you do it again? And he couldn't. So the dragon and the lich take off after Rillick and Eeyore and Zed, and I follow. I stayed in the ethereal plane for a long time. There was an epic battle between the three of them. Rillick went down. I brought him back up. He cast a couple massive spells. We took out the lich because Baylor was really mad at the lich. And eventually we managed to kill the lich, and then the dragon was kind of easy after that. Ancient, huge white dragon was kind of easy. Yeah.
Arpula says, every time I stepped away, terrible things happened. Which was not untrue.
That's true. So we lost Patron. We have his ashes. We're hanging out in the bag of holding with Scattered Goo's hat. I'm sure there's some details that Baylor and Zed are really want to throw in there. There might be an accounting error that we have to deal with or not.
There is an accounting error. Let's go with Baylor. Did you have something you wanted to add?
No, I think that's a pretty thorough explanation of the plan just not going to plan.
All right, Zed, did you have anything you wanted to add?
Other than when the DM suggests that there is always a good opportunity, you can always run away. You should probably follow through and run away, and not take a character that doesn't belong to you into battle.
Or I didn't see the risk. God, that is a joke. Yep. Arpula says every bag of holding becomes a gross garbage bag by the end of the campaign. It's so
Never a more true statement.
It's so true. We're not going to talk about the things that they kept in Vox Machina's bag because they're not appropriate.
I think we still might have the cultist's head in there too.
I think so too. There's a cultist head, Farbalex Splattergoose hat, random stuff.
Patron's ashes.
Patron's
ashes. I have a collection of like old candies that an old lady gave me. There's a paper clip.
So in one of the campaigns that that Zed is playing in, the party went into this room, and it was like a storeroom, and one of the characters has the chef feat and said, grab every block of cheese and every single piece of salami, and just grab all the food and put it in the bag, and I'll make something delicious. I'll make charcuterie boards. It was this whole thing. It was a whole joke until later in the campaign when one of the factions that they were trying to get on their side needed food, and they were like, we got you, and then just like started you know, feeding these people out of this bag of holding.
You get a charcuterie board, and you get a charcuterie board. Everyone gets charcuterie.
Yeah. Arpula says bag sandwich. Yep. Oh man, that's so funny. But yeah,
one wheel of cheese that that my rat character owns beside that bag, and no
one else can take it. Real quick, so we do have some minor bookkeeping, which is well, I guess so. So we'll skip Patron for now, since Patron died, and we'll go from there. But let's go ahead and introduce our colorful cast of characters, and we'll start with Patron. You can introduce who you were and what Patron's feeling right now, wherever you are and whatever you're doing. How's that? On whatever plane you feel Patron would go to.
So Patron is probably feeling a little at peace. He's one with nature and all. But me as a person, this is the second time. I'm just going to share a small story. This is the second time I have ever let a DM play my character. It has one thing in common. Last time I let a DM play my character, they died. This time I let a DM play my character, they died.
I can't speak to that exactly. It happens. Cool. And so what is Patron doing and experiencing right now in whatever realm he's in? Or do you want to leave it a mystery?
Leave it a mystery for now.
All right, we're leaving it a mystery. All right, on to Baylor. Also, I would like to ask, obviously Patron right now, we don't need to worry about it, but when you're introducing yourself and introducing your character, let us know what you got at level 16.
Well, hello everyone. My name's Baylor. I'm Jabrillo Pat in chat as always. I pilot Baylor, everybody's favorite lovable 6-year-old, and at level 16, I picked up Mage Slayer. So not only do I have Sentinel, I have Mage Slayer. So if you stand close to me and cast a spell, I'm gonna thump you, and then you have to stay there for the repercussions of you casting a spell.
Oh wow, so they can't get away either. So if someone tries to misty step away from you, you're like, "How?"
Yeah, reaction. Nah,
So
dog.
gross. Awesome. Okay. All right, and Mordok.
I'm Dave. I'm playing Mordok, our Azamar Protector, Grave Cleric. And all I got at level 16, other than I get to add another spell to my known list, is I took a feat, Gift of a Chromatic Dragon, which basically lets me, when I take acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison damage, I can use a reaction to give myself resistance to that type of damage. And I can do that 5 times. So
Nice.
That's all I got.
Nice.
So, screw you, dragons. That seemed to be the most appropriate thing.
Very good. And Relic?
This is Rillick, the fireball slinging Aarakocra wizard. J-Dub in the morning in chat. And I was boring and just took stats to max out my int at 20.
I mean, it's so vital.
Yeah.
It's so important.
Well, I was like, it's time.
It's time to just
It's
get there.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is your
Yeah.
save DC right now? Is it 18?
It is 20.
20? Gross. It's
Yeah.
so
I've got
gross.
plus 12 to spell attack. It's plus 5 modifier, so I just add that to all my rolls as an evoker wizard.
You just add a plus 12 to your
Or
damage.
plus
or
5. Plus
5 to hit. Yeah.
Well, it's I've got the arcane tome, so it's actually plus 7 to the damage that I do, just base.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
I'm 16, so I don't know if it's all that too much. Like,
You know, if you don't like to
Whatever.
measure and you don't like to worry about, like, you know, are my friends in the way, play an Evoker Wizard. They're also really good in Baldur's Gate, surprisingly. Yeah. Nothing says, you know what? Nah, like dropping a fireball on your entire party. And them not taking any damage. It's pretty good. Also, Shatters
And if you're
at
the-
low levels is fun. Good.
I was gonna say, if you're the forever DM of your group and you get a chance to play, that's what I suggest doing.
Playing
it's
an
a lot of fun.
Evoker Wizard?
Yeah, where you're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna fireball everything. It's
Yeah.
fine.
I like so I'm a little weird when it comes to wizards. Wizards for the longest time were my favorite class. Now it's changed to druid because it's a nice marriage between the cleric and the wizard, which have been my traditional favorite classes. I love full casters, but they like enchanter is my favorite because I think hypnotic gaze is underutilized. But anyway, that's my opinion. But I think evoker is just super strong too. And if you don't know what to play an evoker. Are you having fun at this high level though, with the evoker wizard?
Yeah, so far. It'll be the biggest challenge that I'm kind of having is my spell choices, because now I'm having to deal with resistances.
Yeah.
So
Resistances and soon immunities.
Yeah. So I'm trying to round out the spell list, but yeah, otherwise it's fine.
Excellent.
So round out the spell list while also staying true to the character who
A feat
hasn't
or
really cared.
something that lets you just. I think maybe it's a sorcerer thing that lets you just change the damage type of any spell.
There was a wizard subclass that let you do that. I played it and then told Wizards of the Coast, please don't print this, it's too strong.
Oh, it's your fault. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely is my fault. As your bonus action, you could just be like, you could change both the save type and you could change the save type and the damage that it dealt. And so you could be like, I'm going to cast Fireball. It's a Charisma save, and it deals force damage. Good luck. And so, like, that was just way too strong. But anyway, it's my fault that didn't happen, I guess. Because that was the feedback that I gave. I was like, I love wizards. Wizards are great. Please don't. Too good. So, anyways, I've tangented enough. on to Zed, last but certainly not least.
Let's see. I'm Zed. I'm a dragon. Well, I'm not a dragon. I'm a kobold. I like dragons. I want to be one when I grow up. And, I got a key point. And, eating chicken nuggets are for fun, not for necessity.
All right. So, all right.
I got timeless body, which means I don't age and I don't need food or water. So,
Oh, you don't age
eating
anymore?
chicken nugget, I don't age magically anymore. Can't be aged magically.
Very cool. Very cool.
But also suffer none of the frailty of old age. Basically, I become Peter Pan, and I, in addition, do not need food or water. So chicken nuggets are eating for fun, not for necessity.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. Let's go ahead and begin with this. Okay. This is a treasure hoard. And so we're going to roll for said treasure hoard. I am going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead to this. Perfect. Go ahead, and as you are here, you are able to loot the loot this area. There's no other enemies in sight. I do need some bookkeeping here. Rillick, go ahead and do the bookkeeping for us.
Is it because I increased my intellect to 20?
What do you mean? No. The book, the bookkeep. Go ahead and tell us what the bookkeeping is, and then we'll do it. Do you remember what it was?
Oh yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I reread an ability I have, and
What is that ability?
it's the overchannel ability.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like I can max out the spell damage that I do, and then I take 2d12 damage if I choose to do it again, and then I reread it, and I only rolled the 2 the first time, but instead I need to roll.
It's for each level, isn't it?
It's 2 per level. Yeah.
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 You have to roll like 14 of them. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's only 75 damage.
You're down, but not out.
Yeah, it didn't outright kill me. It's fine. Working as intended. OP. Where am I?
Pardon me, sorry. Water went down the wrong tube. Well, that'll be a fun thing to deal with as we stream. I'm gonna have someone go ahead and roll me. Let's choose 2 people. Rillick, you killed the dragon. Baylor, you killed the lich. Let's go ahead and roll. Each of you roll a d100.
$41.
All right. We're going to take the higher number. 58 it is. So I need someone to roll, and I need someone to track this down in the party loop, please. Whoever's doing that. I need someone to roll 4d6. $13? It's so many. So you find 13,000 gold. Someone else roll me 5d6. Yeah.
16?
16, you said?
Yes.
Along with 1,600 platinum pieces. Alright, and then we had, for everyone, we had the high roll of 58. I need...
I just saved that to party chat, by the way, or party loot, by the way.
Oh, you did just save it to party loot?
Indeed.
Alright, so... Perfect. Alright, so also, let's go ahead and I'm just going to identify these. Free identify just to move things along. I need 4d8 on magic items. So we have... Let's go ahead and have each of Baylor, Mordok, Rillick, and Zed, each of you roll once on a D100. Alright, so I see 87, 45, 11, and 19. So you find a potion of vitality. You also find a 6th level spell scroll. And 2 potions of supreme healing.
Okay, I might need you to run that back by me.
You got it. 2 potions of supreme healing. 1 potion of vitality. It removes any exhaustion you're suffering, cures any disease or poison that is affecting you for the next 24 hours. You regain the maximum number of hit dice of any hit die you spend. That's it.
Okay, so I got 2 supreme healing potions and a potion of vitality.
Yep, and a 6th level spell scroll.
I'm sure I
Anything
can
on
use
that scroll or no?
What was that?
Anything on that scroll or no?
Let's find out.
Yeah, we cast it.
Yeah, I wasn't asking to see if we were gonna. We're gonna do it.
No,
but-
just do it right here.
uselessly.
Oh, there's a... Nope. Alright. Cool. Something for Patron when he gets back. It is a scroll of Wall of Thorns. That's what we got.
Interesting.
So you all have a bunch of money, a ton of money, and some loot. So I used this Dungeon Master's tables, and I'm excited to announce that once we get to this next level is when, because they have it broken down into they have it broken down into 4 tiers. Next level will be rolling at the highest tier. So that will be exciting for everyone. This is the last roll on the other tier. Anyways, all right. So as you, yeah, I think this is a good way to do it. As you're gathering up all of the loot, since it is an ancient dragon, it takes you a little while to kind of chip everything out of the ice.
Do I have time to skin it?
To skin the dragon?
Yeah, or at least a good portion. I want the hide.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have a head or anything.
huge. Adding it to the bag of holding.
As you're working on it. So I'm gonna ask Patron, from outside the cave, what do they hear?
From outside the cave. So how is this cave set up?
It's high in a mountain, and there is a let me see. You probably can't see because reasons. And I just realized a terrible thing, which is I never made you a token for this new character. So that'll be something that'll be fun. That we'll do in a minute.
Count.
Huh? Start the count? Okay, anyways.
Why bother? You'll just delete it.
Wow!
Yep.
Anyways, aggressive. So maybe we'll just use Patron's token and rename it. There we go. And so it's high in the mountains. They are currently. I'm just gonna copy it and put it in here. And just for the sake of simplicity, we will do that. And if we need to make a new token later, we can. So here is the entrance. There's Patron right there. And it just kind of goes in. Can you see where you're at right now?
I can't see anything.
Probably doesn't have dark vision. It sure doesn't. Man, we're here we are. There we go.
Start the count.
All right. How many hit points does Patron have at this level, or did? It doesn't matter.
I don't remember right now. I'm not on that character.
That's fine. We'll figure out everything in a minute. So what do they hear, anyways?
So, from the opening of the cave, they hear what sounds like some gears grinding and something moving through the air. And a clockwork owl will come into the cave entrance.
Okay.
From the clockwork owl, in everyone's native language. Just pick your favorite native language. The clockwork owl will announce that the whispering white worm has arrived, and will announce that all are welcome aboard.
The what has arrived? Did you say whispering white worm?
Those are the words I used.
All right, Shakespeare, sit down somewhere. That's it.
Oh, you're gonna love this if you think that's enough.
All right. So does the party make their way to the?
They also see a bunch of mechanical homunculuses walking in.
I believe it's homunculi.
Well, yeah, walk in and under the owl's supervision start stripping some of the dragon down.
Baylor already has the hide. I feel like I need to make that clear.
Oh, I want the hide. They're aiming for the heart and some bones.
Baylor already has the heart and bones. I want to make that clear.
Baylor just put the whole dragon in there.
Yeah, I don't.
Kid.
Don't think a whole ancient dragon hide and bones is going to fit a bag of holding.
Hey, it's all magical. The
Dream.
dragon, the bag, all of it. We don't know how that works. We can just assume it does.
We actually
We're not
do know
playing
how
with
it works.
encumbrance. So
Yeah, hey, facts.
yeah. Just put it in the Pokeball.
Yeah, just put it. It'll be. Yeah, it's fine. Just put it in the Pokeball.
We need a Blinsky sled to carry all this stuff.
Oh man,
Blinsky's bag of holding was massive.
so much fun. All right. So, does the party make their way after these homunculi go get the heart and some bones out of the dragon?
Sure.
Eh.
It's no stranger than anything else we've done.
I mean, for real.
All right. Oh, are you just making saving throws over there, Rillick?
No one
Oh,
said they
boy.
stabilized me. I'm just like, every once in a while. Oh, I'm dead. Sorry,
no,
guys.
we're not doing that.
Done.
Philip was looking to roll a new character, apparently.
You want to be my first mate? I already got a name.
All right, so Rillick is not dead because you all are not in combat. But I like the effort. Rillick's over here. Just let me die. Just leave me here to die.
It's had a hard time.
Oh man. All right, so you don't resurrect, but you pull Rillick back up. Rillick's happy about it, or not? Who knows? Everyone gets a long rest.
Bet.
Everyone gets a long rest. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the one piece I think with that is that
I heard
taking
it.
that much necrotic damage, probably I would imagine his feathers are pretty molted at this point.
Probably true. Yeah, after
He is like just taking 100. What was it? I don't know.
so
Because that was the second douse of it. So anyway.
nice. But yeah. So you, Dark God 007 says, I picture Patron is chilling at the bus stop to be resurrected. Yeah, absolutely. And Tortoro's there. Like, it's a good time for everyone. So as the party makes their way, I'm going to move this dragon out of the way. And I'm just going to kind of move everyone over here. As they move to the entrance of this area, I changed your name to not Patron. Which will change your character's name in a minute. But as they reach the entrance to this lair, what do they see?
Waiting for them as they come out to the entrance of the lair, there is a ship butted up next to the entrance with a plank lowered. It seems to be a airship of reasonable size, comfortable enough for like 10 people. Not crazy, 10 to 20. Possible with a little bit of cargo. It has a ring of elemental energy in the front of it with a bunch of sails furled out around. And a rather large cannon emplacement dead center.
Is this the white worm?
As you look up to the bow, you notice what appears to be a dragon's head and bones with the cannon sticking out of its mouth.
So metal. Love it.
On the plank leading up, you see a extremely large minotaur. Like, didn't skip a meal. That's not me, but didn't skip a meal in its entire life. The clockwork bird will fly onto the Minotaur's shoulder and introduce the Minotaur as Salt Hand Sally. The Minotaur will talk.
Is Salt Hand Sally.
Salt Hand Sally.
Let's go.
It's gonna get better. When the Minotaur opens its voice, with a name like Salt Hand Sally, you would expect, something maybe a little feminine. It is the deepest voice you've ever heard in your entire life.
So very not. And then
yes.
we go to war.
Sally will welcome you aboard and say, I've prepared a meal.
No thanks, I'm good. It's not you, it's me.
All right.
If you walk aboard, you'll meet more.
So to the you want me to go ahead and have her appear?
Oh yeah, feel free. Of course, I'd
right.
expect her to be riding along.
So a very cocky-looking drow walks up and places her arm on the rail of the ship and says, "Hello there, darlings. I take it you had a good trip up to the frigid north. She is bundled up in like 3 parkas. It is very cold to her, but she's like, you know, she still looks like she's ready to make whatever frigid deal is up here. But she also looks like she's ready to get the hell out of here. I trust you found what you needed up here and took care of business.
Not you again.
Most important question of the day, Carrington, is the drow attractive?
It's Everlyn.
Is there... that was your character. This is Valen.
That's my character.
Is the drow attractive? Is there any other kind? As long as they're not a drider, right?
Do we know this person? Am I drawing a blank?
Yeah,
here?
she's...
It's Valen.
She's the person who gave you the initial quest and who you've interacted with a couple times.
Did Baylor flirt with Valen the first time?
I don't know, but there's nothing stopping him now.
I
Sounds
remember
like Balin
Baylor
doesn't remember
flirting
him,
with
so.
someone.
Maybe, yeah. Oh no, it wasn't her. I remember who he flirted with, but there's nothing stopping him now.
No,
That was
Baylor is a single woman man.
I have to ask you for something, Carrington, because I've been waiting to do this.
Yeah.
What's Valen's perception?
Oh no! Stop stealing my
Let's
stuff.
go.
Roll it at disadvantage.
Oh man.
I have a cloak of elven kind.
It's funny you asked that because like I have her character sheet.
I figured you did.
Are you trying to steal from her?
No, I'm gonna tell you afterwards. I just want a perception check.
All right. Let's see if it'll roll. Interestingly, not that high. Let's see here. I'm gonna make sure that I'm not missing anything. Yeah, hers actually is not that high as far as like things go. Her stealth and her sleight of hand is ridiculous. All right, we'll roll it. $16.
It's a disadvantage, so give me another roll.
19. 16 it is.
Sorry, let me get to my stealth. Well, not very stealthy. So she will notice, but you hear a clank, 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 and fading into existence right next to Valen is a person covered in a neon cloak with a mask of glowing eyes, saying, "What are you doing to these people?"
Oh, these are my associates.
Well, get them on board. It's cold.
She kind of gestures to all of you, like, welcome aboard. I will allow my associate to introduce themselves. If you would.
Ah,
Is she looking at us or him? Them.
Them.
Okay.
name's Admiral Adam Ames. Now get on board. It's cold. He'll wave a hand, and the ring's element will change to red, and you'll notice a distinct warmth coming from the front of the ship.
Carrington, I'm about to do to a player character what we do to all of your PC or your NPCs.
Oh yeah, give me a nickname, baby.
From now on, your nickname is AAA.
All right.
I was just thinking his name was Adamson.
All right.
So the front of the ship got warm.
Yeah, the elemental ring has changed from what looked like swirling wind before to a ring of fire.
Dark Gods 007 said, "Oh my God, is he going to pick you up?" Because the nickname's AAA.
Roadside
That's
service.
some roadside assistance right here.
So that's what I thought the joke was.
No, his
So
name
I
is
didn't realize that it
Admiral
was.
Adin Ames.
Yeah, I
That's what I
just
thought the joke
realized
was.
it. I was like, yeah, we are kind of
Oh,
stranded,
but
huh?
also he did kind of come pick us up when we didn't.
Yep.
That's perfect. I accidentally made a really good joke and completely missed it.
Yeah, just
And you're getting too close to your character.
my favorite thing is Rillick over here, true to form, is just like Galaxy Brain, and the rest of us are just like, he's got 3 A's in his name.
I'm like, yep, AAA, that makes sense. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, I didn't see that at all. How perfect. All right, so what exactly is your character? So yeah, Cyberpunk 2077. What's going on?
Yeah, so I essentially imagine Cyberpunk 2077, but with old-timey clothes. I have used my artificial infusions to light up the inside of my cloak to make it look similar to that style, and my eyes are glowing red. I have a mask over my face. You notice a very tall, long-limbed creature missing a leg, replaced with a mechanical apparatus. With a gigantic, what looks to be a crossbow on his back. The clockwork owl will fly on my shoulder, and you'll see a gigantic mechanical, what almost looks like an ape, but not quite right, walking beside me. I am a artificer, wizard fighter, multiclass.
My brain can't make all those work together.
Too late.
First we go with the make, then we go with the blam, then we go with the stab. There you go. Wizard fighter artificer.
Okay, we'll see.
All right.
Oh,
So,
my first turn is going to be great. Don't wait.
Don't wait? Okay, cool. Skip your first turn. You got it.
No, jump.
That'll be
straight
hard
the
to
first
do.
battle.
I have a plus 13 to initiative.
That's all right. Cool. All right. Noted. All right. I have specifically noted your character as not patron, and also I'm gonna go ahead and change your tint color just for this to neon green. And can you tell me for not patron, what is not? Okay. Let's put your character's actual name, which is Admiral.
Just AAA.
You just put AAA. Just go right ahead.
ADHN.
AAA.
ALM.
ADIHN, and then Ames is my last name.
Okay. Okay. ADIHN. Is that correct?
Yes.
ADIHM. Or N. Sorry, not M.
Okay. Bam. There it is. AKA AAA.
Add him Ames.
All right. There we go. And what is your health total?
My health
Mm-hmm.
is 115.
Okay. And your AC?
17.
Okay. Bam. All right, cool. I did it. So there we are. Everyone gets into the ship.
Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
Yep. So you get into the ship, and I think I actually have. I sure do. Cool. I have an airship sound. Okay, there we go. Perfect. All right. It's literally called Steampunk Airship. So that's the cool sounds that it makes in the background as you're flying around. Valen bundles up and gets a little bit closer. I'm guessing there's like a centrifuge kind of in the middle, like a central elemental magical thing that she can warm herself by.
Yeah, so towards the front of the ship, there's a gigantic elemental ring with some sails in front of it, and it is currently dispensing heat, which is using the pressure and change of air to actually push the sails forward and move us through the air after everyone gets on board.
Okay.
The crew of this ship is small. There's Cobalt Colin, which is a little autognome. He's the rigger. There's Ugak Undertow, who's a Thrycreen, who is the ship's navigator. Doesn't speak much. Intrusively puts images in your head occasionally. Right Hook Rupert, who's my gunmaster, who's a Kinku. He's suspiciously missing his right arm, by the way. And then there's Salt Hand Sally, which is the ship's cook, an extremely large and overweight minotaur.
This crew is immaculate.
Do all of them have alliterative names?
Yes.
Why is your character not named Admiral Alliteration?
Nope. I just wanted to annoy you with a bunch of alliterations.
Excellent.
All of these crew members are actually so for background, I chose the night background, but I modified it and customized it. So all these technically my crew are my retainers from the night background.
Nice. All right, so here's kind of the ship as we're kind of getting into it. We can move to the cool part of the ship. This is a cool part of the ship over here. We'll just hang out over here, and I'll recenter us one more time. Swear. All right. So Valen is there, and as you all are all flying through the air, you can hear the sound of of everything around you, and she says, "May I see the white dragon mask? I just want to make sure that it properly absorbed the essence of the dragon that it was slain. I'll give it back, I promise." Anyone?
Sorry, I don't think I heard the question.
I think we left it back in the cave, actually.
I don't think so.
Oh.
What?
The white dragon
mask.
Yeah, so you soaked it in the blood of the dragon in order to absorb the essence. Who has it right now?
You know it's me.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's more than likely Zed.
All right. So she asks if she can see it.
What do you say?
What do you say? How prideful are we feeling right now? I think she looks at you and is just like annoyed and just says, "May I please, Master Kobold, see the mask so that I might help you find your friend."
Baylor will lean over and be like, "Good job enforcing good manners, Zed. Good job."
Zed plops down on his butt, grabs his backpack, puts it in his lap, and takes the mask out and shows it to her.
May I touch it?
What did you?
What do you say?
You can see the irritation growing in her face. May I please touch the mask so I can assess whether or not it has absorbed the essence properly? Sorry, we interrupted Zed. What were you going to say?
Oh no, it was gonna be the same thing. Baylor's doing a good job as an enforcer.
Baylor gives a big old toothy thumbs up.
You gotta be very careful. I only got one of these.
Of course. she will pick up the dragon's mask, and she will kind of wave her hands and say a couple of words in the Drow language. And as she speaks, what do Drow speak? Is it Undercommon?
I believe so.
They speak Elvish, actually, but many representatives speak Undercommon, which is kind of the deal. Deep Drow or Low Drow or Drowic. Interesting. Okay. So she says a couple of words in her strange Underdark tongue, and as she kind of makes this, she clutches her holy symbol that has this this 8-legged bladed spider. Her eyes glow red, and the dragon's eyes glow a soft blue. And she says, and as she closes her eyes kind of fade back. She hands the mask back to Zed, and she says, "Very good. You have bathed it in the fresh blood of the white dragon, and the mask's powerful magic is now active. I am quite proud of you, actually.
Thank you.
I have more information for you. This will come as no surprise, but my network of contacts. Well, my network of contacts is vast, and as such, we tend to keep an eye on many things. One of the things that we keep and have been keeping a close eye on is cult-related activity. We have been made aware, and we were keeping an eye on someone that you dispatched. Their name was Resmir, a half-dragon and a cult leader. The Worm Speaker, actually. The Black Dragon Worm Speaker, Resmir. We know through our associates that Resmir was in contact with a powerful ancient black dragon that still lives, in the mare of dead men. However, this dragon is very smart.
He's the mayor? Is he the mayor?
She just looks at you like, shh, grown-ups are talking. Just kidding. Carrington, all the love.
It's a great answer. No, absolutely.
Yeah, Carrington, all the love. Valen, shut up. She just looks down like, shh, grown-ups are talking.
Okay.
The ancient black dragon, who lived in the mare of dead men, is reportedly one of the most intelligent creatures to live in that swamp. Now, there isn't much competition because there are only lizard folk, some Yuan-Ti, and some undead creatures. But, the dragon is also reportedly one of the fastest dragons to ever take wing in the Sword Coast. The dragon has been able to cross hundreds of miles very quickly. So,
Have you seen our friend Pip? He's pretty fast too.
I have not. Well, yes, no, we have met. He's the small cotton-tailed one, yes?
Yeah.
So, what we know so far is that Resmir was in contact with an ancient black dragon. That ancient black dragon's name is somewhere.
That's a weird name.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh, I do not... listen, I do not... Not you. listen, Roll20. I do not need to see the raw HTML, but thank you. I'm trying to find the, here we go. Factions. Yep. The dragon's name is oh my gosh. I'm gonna let you all try this one. Like, good luck. I love fantasy, but man, some of these names. Look at that name.
It's Vargar Hamnethar.
Yeah, Voragarmanthar. Vorara Gamanthar.
Varga Hammerthar.
Who dominates the Mayor of Dead Men.
So he is the mayor. Interesting.
As I have said, my network keeps contacts and keeps tabs on former cultists and their activities. We have discovered that a former cultist who worked with, a former associate of Resmir now works at Karnath Roadhouse after the fall of Castle Naertar. They work at the Roadhouse now, which since the fall of the castle now serves as a way station as it did before, but does far less business than it did before. So that is where we are. I have discovered these two pieces of information, these two leads, as it were, and now it is up to you to figure out the rest. No one knows where the Black Dragon's lair is, only that it has one. And it is in the Mayor of Dead Men. So, we have the ship. We can head straight there. I would recommend, just due to the novelty of this ship, that you maybe park it a little ways away. And in the name of, I have promised my good friend here, my good friend and confidant, she's laying it on thick, Admiral
Who
Ames.
said we were friends?
Oh, I am insulted. We go back so far. And
You mean to the last time I threw you overboard?
Again, you insult me. And please, darling, don't forget, I know where all the bodies are buried.
I mean, there's a lot.
I know. So,
I thought we were stating facts.
you notice that there's an uncomfortable laugh between both of them. Does anyone have any questions for Valen?
Why is it that when you come to get our help, you don't have all the information for us? It would make things go smoother.
Little guy, if she had all the information, she wouldn't need us.
Well, I mean, speak for yourself. I'm actually quite useful.
Oh, I'm sure you are, big man. I got some boxes to move.
Does Baylor have hair? Or is Baylor bald?
Baylor has a beard, but no hair.
No hair? So you're just like, speak for yourself, I'm useful?
Mm-hmm.
She'll just like take like, so like she'll grab the end of your beard and just go, and you're so adorable too, and just kind of like tap your cheek.
Oi, listen, I'm taken.
Of course you are. That
Well, if you're not, Sally's been, hungering for something.
No. Nope.
She looks at you and says, "That elven woman, the council lady, right?"
Who told you?
I have eyes and ears everywhere, and I listen to.
And
what
you
people
just
say.
turned it real creepy.
Yeah.
She looks over.
Yeah.
She looks over at Admiral Ames, and it's just like, shh. And she's just like, it's important to know these sort of things. So what I can have the Admiral take you to the Carnath Roadhouse, and from there you can begin your investigation. Why do I not always have all the information? Well, after the last defeat of the cult, a lot of people who were former cultists discarded their robes and tried to rejoin society in a normal life, giving up the previous life that they had, since all of the promises that were made did not come to fruition. As there are hundreds, nay thousands of these individuals, it is very difficult and takes a lot of resources to follow. Could I find out exactly who this is? Most certainly. But it's not worth the resources at this point, unfortunately, to keep up on those sorts of things.
So, let me get this straight.
What I'm
You're
hearing.
saying we're expendable and your other things aren't.
Welcome to dealing with her.
Wouldn't say expend. What was that? Go ahead and say your piece.
No, that was pretty good.
She looks at you and says, "Expendable, darlings. None of you are expendable. Cost saving, having you do the investigation and find the lair, and deal with the dragon. Absolutely. And as you know, I am a businesswoman. So I have to make sure that I'm saving costs somewhere. And you all do such a good job of it."
Baylor will squat down to Zed and, like, overly loud, because he's a 6-year-old, say, "We need to raise our prices."
I was gonna say my chicken nugget allowance needs to double after this one.
Be careful about raising your prices. She'll make you do the work. That's what she did to me.
I mean, we're already doing the work.
She looks over just to drive home the power dynamic. She looks over at the Admiral and is just like, "Admiral, go ahead and direct your ship towards the Roadhouse."
So this is going to be my favorite moment ever. I'll look at my Thrycreen navigator who's at the helm, and I'll telepathically, it reads your thoughts and inserts images. I'll let it know to give everyone but her a signal that we're going to turn hard to starboard.
How rude.
And then we're going to turn hard to starboard, but all of the party is going to have the information and all the crew.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and bring up Hilton's character sheet again. The second time I had to do this. I'm glad she has a character sheet. That's super helpful.
Can she read thoughts? Because,
no, but she can make a dex save. Hope, yeah. So we're just going to turn hard to starboard and hopefully...
Oh, yeah. If you haven't gotten this, Ames is a little bit of a crotchety jerk.
Yeah, I'll just have her make a dex save. 13, not great. So she says, "Go ahead and do this thing." As you turn hard, Valen takes a spill, and
Baylor was gonna try to catch her.
I would say, since y'all know, you have advantage on what's coming.
Yeah, everyone make a dex save. And everyone has advantage except for her. The DC is not 13.
I'm already holding on hard to the rails.
All right, I need one from Murdoch.
Working on it. Like I said, my connection tonight is really bad. Somebody roll a d20 for me and add 2.
Nope, they came in.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, 19. Yep. All right, so everyone passes but her. She goes
Can I roll a
spilling.
dex save to try to catch her by the collar?
I'll acrobatics.
Oh, okay.
DC 16.
That ain't gonna do it.
Valen goes over the side.
Whoa. My rails are higher than that.
Oh, no, I like this.
I was this close, almost had her.
All right, so she goes over the side. Whoop! And over the side she goes as you turn hard to starboard. And then suddenly, right next to you, a silver door appears. And she steps through the door right next to Admiral Ames. Just spider-shaped daggers just staring at you.
I'll look at her and I'll be like, that's the second time I've thrown you overboard.
You notice that her voice, which is normally at least like her voice, which is normally at least like, you know, calm, is suddenly irritated, and she just says, "I'll be in my quarter, darling. Sally, would you whip me up a snack? I think I will take it in my room." And she immediately starts walking into the captain's room.
I'll wave my hand, and before she gets there, the door will slam hard in front of her.
This is abuse. This is definitely an HR violation.
That's fine. So the door slams in front of her. Is it locked?
Yes, it does.
Cool. 33 to open it. Sleight of
Oh
hand.
my god.
She just like
Hard
Fair.
prep.
she just like pushes
I'm
on the door.
enjoying this relationship already.
She pushes on the door and then like so it slams in her face. She opens it, opens the door, and then slams it again. Opens it and then slams it again. And we're moving on. Yeah. This is what we call an unhealthy work relationship. HR. I have a complaint.
Very
Hostile
much.
work environment.
It is very much a hostile work environment.
I just like the fact that this character can roll a 33 sleight of hand.
I just like the fact I got to throw her overboard. This is going to be a beautiful, beautiful relationship.
And the fact that she can, you know, put herself back where she needs to be.
Hey, no fear of her dying from that. I was actually about to say, don't worry, she always comes back.
Good stuff. You should say that right now to the group.
Can't get rid of her. She always comes back.
Like a bad penny.
Not
All
the
right.
words I would use.
All right, so I am going to put. I'm going to go ahead and copy everyone's tokens from here. Do you need any other additional tokens or no?
I'm going to need a familiar and a steel defender token.
What kind of steel defender do you want?
So I said it was kind of ape-like. So if you can find a robotic ape.
So what I heard is use that metal spider. Got it. Just kidding.
That's going to get confusing.
You said you need a metal ape.
Yeah, metal ape and a clockwork owl. The Duchess is the owl. I haven't named the my steel defender yet. I only had so much time.
I
He
got
looks
you.
he looks like a Kevin to me.
All right, so I'll delete this.
We got any Overwatch fans in here? He could be Bob.
All right, I made
Meh.
this. I made this kind of look metally.
I always like Jimothy.
Jimothy. Jornathan. See if anyone got that. All right. So we got that.
All right.
And you said you need a clockwork owl.
Yeah. Knight Divinity, your mission, should you choose to accept it, you get to name a Steel Defender.
How many hit points is the steel depend Dave? All
Dave.
It's Dave.
Oh my god. I hate everything about this.
It's Dave and the Duchess.
How many hit points does your steel defender have?
Oh, well, that's an excellent question.
It's a great name for a band.
Dave and the Duchess. And I need its AC. Oh my gosh. Hang on a second. Arpulus has a really good idea. It says Steely Dave. I kind of like that. Like Steely Dan.
I like the amendment.
Accepted.
Oh man.
That's canon.
All right.
Canon.
Our
Canon.
Dark Gods wants to name something. We'll keep that in the old noggin. Bender Rodriguez is a name we can use at some point, or we'll let you name something appropriate. In the
All
future.
right. It has 47 hit points.
So we have 47 out of 47, and then also it has what's its AC? AC?
AC is 15.
Okay. All right. Does it have Does it have dark vision?
60 feet.
It does have dark vision. I wish the dark vision was different.
I mean, don't know what to tell you.
No worries. Anyway, let me go ahead and.
It also can't be surprised. It's just part of its features.
Neither can I.
Neither can you. Wow.
Because you got a boomerang.
Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can.
Boomerang
if I
a
can
warning.
like. If I can like mark it with like a. Oh man, it's never surprised. Maybe it's this. There you go. All right. So that means it's never survived. Never surprised.
Oi, there's trouble over there.
All right, and then your steel owl, is that like a little? What do we got for the?
Yeah, that's a familiar.
What's the?
I just want it to be clockwork.
That's
it's
fine.
just
What's its name?
The Duchess.
Obviously we have to have a nameplate for this. And
Yep, Steely Dave and the Duchess.
how many hit points does it have? Like none.
It's a familiar. One hit wonder.
1 hit point.
I actually don't know
AC?
how much. I don't know. On hold on.
It's probably like 12.
Let me pull up its stat sheet for Tiny Owl. Its AC is 11. Its hit point is 1.
Okay.
It has dark vision 120 feet.
Jeez. Yep.
It has advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight and hearing. It also has flyby, which is the best ability ever.
I wonder if it'll let me do this. Oh yeah, it will. Cool. All right. So you arrive back at the Carnath Roadhouse, and no negatives set. All right. So there's that. All right. Cool. Let's go ahead and go to a little area here, which is going to be this right here. All right, so you land outside of this, outside of the Carnath Roadhouse. And I will pull up. It's been a minute since you've been here. It looks like they have kind of like rebuilt it a little bit, put some amount of work in. They put some work into it, but like things have dried up, and so like there's more weeds, and there's like the road is a little bit rougher. But like someone's trying to make it work, but it looks like it's not necessarily dilapidated, but time has not been as kind to this, unfortunately. So it is a compound that served as a kind of a halfway point. It's kind of a supply depot. Where do you want to start?
I get off the boat.
Excellent.
What kind of checks do I need to roll? Do I need to roll saves for anything?
Not at all.
Did we need to
Since it's a trading post, is there any place we can buy some supplies?
Yeah, you can buy some supplies. You're not going to be able to buy anything magic.
Oh, no potions or anything?
Probably not, no.
I keep feeling like I should have brought my Roadhouse gift cards.
Like your Texas Roadhouse gift cards?
I had some Olive Garden gift cards on the counter at home. I should have brought those.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I didn't think we were going to come straight here after the White Dragon, but... Yeah.
All right, so here we are.
This looks familiar.
It sure does. So,
Oh my gosh, it's a mimic. It's level 2.
What?
It says it at the top. The
Where?
whole house is a mimic. It says level 2.
Oh my god, could you imagine?
So do you want to go into the courtyard or anything like that? Kind of go through?
Yeah, I'm gonna stroll in like I own the place, because I own the place.
All right. You stroll in.
Yeah. Ames will hobble in with his gigantic steel defender walking behind him and his owl on his shoulder.
All right. So in this area, like as you kind of walk into this area here, we'll just say, walking in here. This area is a courtyard. It's crowded still with crates and barrels. There's a little more dust and whatnot on them. Stacks of supplies. The damp climate means that the ground is muddy. It has a lot of clay content. So as you're kind of walking through here, it's just kind of like you remember this. Just kind of the squish, 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 squish. There's like lots of like horse and oxen like footprints and whatnot. So there's also a second floor, which is up to the balcony and whatnot as well. Mm-hmm. So where do you want to go? And who do you want to talk to? Let me pull up.
Ames will saddle on over. There's a bar here, I assume, somewhere.
Yeah, there was a bar for sure up here.
Ames has never been here before. He'll look at everyone and be like, "Where's the bar?"
That way?
Ames
Point
will
to
not
the-
hesitate
point to
and
the-
start walking up the door.
Point to the staircase that says bar.
It's ye old E bar. Thank you.
Oldies only.
Ames will come into the bar in a very rude and abrupt manner, opening the door, and then walk over and sit down in front of it.
Arpulus is asking if this is the place near the swamp. Yes, this is the Carnath Roadhouse, which is the place near the swamp. And there's a lot of, and then just to bring everyone up to speed on what's happening in chat, there's a bunch of sheep jokes, and now we're moving on. So the upper room is used for preparing food on large stoves. Also, it's a common room where people can smoke, drink, and swap stories and keep warm. You notice that there is the same human that you saw before working here. His name is you don't know this, but there's a guy who looks like a pretty cantankerous individual. His name is Gristle Pete. Is behind the bar and says, "Hey, you new here with your fancy robes and your things and your peg leg?"
You think you're better than me?
He'll set his large, oversized crossbow onto the bar and be like, "I am new here. What do you got to drink?"
He'll reach behind the bar and set a tiny hand crossbow on the bar.
Power move.
My steel defender will try and pull up a chair and accidentally break it as it tries to sit down. And just sit on the floor, still being able to stare over the bar.
He'll reach down and pull out a parrot and set it on his shoulder.
I already have a clockwork owl sitting on my shoulder, so that's one step behind. What else he got?
All right, Baylor will be at the bar and say, "Well, when you two were done showing off, I'd like a drink over it."
He folds up a napkin in the shape of a monkey, makes one of the towel monkeys, and just sets it there.
Now that's an expressive skill. Expressive? Impressive.
I like expressive. He goes, I've got grog, mead, ale, and more grog. And a little bit of whiskey.
Best? Oh, give me the whiskey.
Pours you a shot, slides it down the bar. Pours Baylor a shot, slides it down the bar. Gold apiece.
Oh, good lord.
The price is steep down here on the land.
Ever since the castle fell, work's been hard.
Baylor's gonna look at Triple M and be like, "I don't have no coin."
Ames will give him a look. The long pause and put 2 coins on the table and be like, "Always have to pay for my own work."
Yeah, so Gristle Pete will say, it's unfortunate. Just seems like the caravans have really just dried up. You know, it's a shame.
We're next to a swamp, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least the swamp hasn't.
Yeah. You know, he takes a swig right out of the bottle, sets it down, and says, "Gotta be thankful for the. You have to be thankful for the little things. It seems."
Hey, I'll tip up my glass and be like, "To the little things."
To the little things. And he'll clink and take a drink out
Hey,
of it.
look, that's me.
All right. Do you have anything else for Gristle Pete? Any other questions or anything?
What would I need to look around the room to see if anyone might have any clues? Perception or investigation?
Or if anyone's looking suspicious?
Yeah. Would it be investigation?
Yeah. We'll say investigation. You're kind of looking around. Everyone who's here just seems like kind of a down on their luck trader. You know, there were a lot of caravans that were traveling back in the day. Especially the ones that were so previously during Tyranny of Dragons, there were a lot of caravans that were coming to this specific roadhouse. in order to then offload the treasure to take it to the castle. This is all out of character. Since then, there have not been nearly as many people who have been coming here. This whole night gives Cowboy Bebop. Bebop. Anyways. So, after the cult stopped traveling through here, the dragons started attacking random places, and so a lot of trade just really slowed down. And now that finally the Cult of the Dragon has been kind of stopped, trade is slowly starting to trickle out as people are starting to feel safe to get back on the roads again. So you just kind of see a couple of down on the luck traders who are just trying to like scratch by as work is kind of sparse, and they're just trying to. So you remember. So I'll give this to Admiral Ames. You have been here before, not necessarily for doing any cult activity, but like that this was like a premier Roadhouse, and so it's pretty sad because like this common room used to be hopping, and now there's like 3 patrons and Grizzle Pete's still here. So.
And I got nothing. Baylor would literally be standing there waiting for another drink.
What is Mordok doing right now? What are Mordok and Rillick doing right now? Start with Mordok.
I'll get a pretty slow since that whole dragon stuff happened, huh?
Oh, you're asking him that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's got to be a good thing, though. There's not near as many dragons around as there used to be, probably.
Yeah, well, dragons never bothered us, none. Always seemed to leave the inn fine. Wonder why that was. Everyone else seemed to be having problems with dragons. We even housed a few refugees a couple of times from some of the neighboring villages. Ways off the road, they trudged all the way here knowing that we existed. But for some reason the cult left, all those dragons left us alone. I heard that there were some crazy heroes that went and stopped apparently some big battle some bard was telling me about. I think it's a bunch of hooey. They fought some dragon god. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, sure.
They sound like really
You
great
can
people.
you'd never believe anything a bard tells you.
That's what I told him. I kicked him out.
That's probably a good thing. Need their kind around.
Gonna get yeah, and then you kick him out.
Yeah, they're just good for a song, and then they want free drinks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And for business.
Can you believe some people let him drink for free? He takes a swig out of the bottle of whiskey.
Of course he does.
Oh my gosh. And Night Divinity says, what's his name, Volo? Sorry, BG3 flashbacks shutters. I love Volo. Volo's my favorite NPC. I think he's fantastic. And the fact that he's just like, I'm gonna get into ridiculous amounts of trouble, and it's just like, oh, can you stop? Anyways, yeah. I don't believe it for a minute. All that's a bunch of hooey. He's annoying. I've blown him up a few times. He's Volo's a national treasure, and I love him. He's verbose and gregarious, and maybe it's because I relate to that. Anyways, let's move on. Yeah, I don't buy into that hooey. So we had some problems with some dragons. The Waterdeep apparently had some army thing, and they went and dealt with it. A couple of soldiers came back and had a couple of stories about some dragons and all that kind of stuff. But the
Ain't never seen one. I'd like to someday, maybe from a long way away.
Yeah. I didn't. We had a couple of people who'd been, he kind of like shakes the liquor bottle. Said they saw some dragons on the wing. I don't believe it.
Wait,
Oh, what
like
type of dragons?
around here?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
Wait, what kind of dragon want to live in a swamp?
that's what I'm saying. I always heard that they, like, lived in mountains and stuff.
I would actually look over as like, well, it's black.
What do you mean?
What's black?
The dragons like to live in swamps. It's black.
Oh, we
So
got.
you're a dragon expert, are you?
No, I just have a really high IQ. What's your excuse?
Wait. AAA, do you like dragons?
Patron, that was for you.
Who's this patron guy? I hear he's dust.
Pro move. I delete my token.
Just sand.
Of dust, wind,
Yes, thanks. That's a deep cut. That's a deep cut. Thank you.
dust, wind, dude.
Nah, I don't like dragons, but their organs. Their organs work really well for projects.
What kind of projects?
Don't
Oh,
worry
well, we
about
can
it.
get to the ship. I'll show you.
Excellent.
Oh my gosh.
So-
Night Divinity says, "Does that make Patron dust of deletion?"
Thanks, I don't like it.
That's pretty good. Anyways,
First off, I approve.
beautiful.
So, let me get this straight. You're telling me that there are people in this town that think there's a black dragon living around here and you let them in the bar?
Make me a deception check.
Okay. Where are we at here?
What just happened?
+6, baby.
What?
I'm so good at talking to people. You don't even know.
You
I'd
have
like to-
no idea.
I like to think that he's so bad at talking that it's believable.
Bro, that's exactly what it is. Here's the thing. It's one of those like situations where it's not like thrill them with intelligence, it's baffle them with BS. That's all this is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Never let them know your next move.
Amen. You
Yeah,
lose,
I
homie.
believe him.
Yeah.
Even I believe him, and I'm a little skeptical, but I believe him.
Yeah.
Before we start, does Grizzled Pete forget that we had a black dragon in his tavern? Did we sneak dragon through here
I'm pretty
somehow?
sure we had Valdis at that point.
I know we did.
No.
Also,
No.
it's
I need
kind of a
to
problem.
point this out because this is important. Okay.
She hatched here.
Yes. Valdis
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
I was up in a I was up in a hotel. I was up in one of the rooms trying to keep her from leaving the room.
This is when we were treating her like a rabid cat at first.
and she was acting like one. Yeah.
But it's wild to me that he doesn't remember us.
Yeah. He thought
He
she
thought-
was just an ugly
seen-
cat.
I love
she
Grizzled
hatched,
Pete.
she hatched here.
Yep.
Oh my god, this is throwback to early days.
Yeah.
I
My
love
character
Grizzled
doesn't
Pete.
even remember.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Baylor's gonna look at him and be like, Grizzled Pete, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure I can be seen at an establishment like that.
Not sure if you can be seen in an establishment like that, huh?
Well, I'm looking at you right now.
He says, "Oh, listen, I threw them out."
Oh, good. Do you happen? I'm looking to avoid associating with the crazies, if you will. Do you happen to know where they might be so I can avoid that area?
Well, this is gonna be fun. The crazies. I haven't really seen. Everyone kind of keeps to themselves now. Don't really like talking about their pasts. Everyone seems to have one.
I know exactly what you're saying. You murder a few people, like everyone's just.
Excuse me?
His eyebrow goes up.
Was it really murder if you throw them overboard when you're 2,000 feet in the air?
He's died of natural causes. Gravity's natural.
They could have taken Featherfall.
What?
There's just a pause, and he just like picks up the bottle and then just like takes a drink, and it's just like, I've gotta go sweep something, and then just like starts like.
Before you sweep, I could use another shot.
Pours one on the house.
Such a friendly gentleman.
All right. He doesn't know about any crazies or anyone. No one in here seems to know anything.
Well, you've all been useless. You look tired. And I'm just gonna walk out.
Grizzle Pete, I apologize. I just met that man.
Oh no, he's awesome. And then I'll actually walk out. I walked back in just to say that. A nice parrot.
Pete, I'm quite serious about not associating with these people. Do you happen to know like general direction?
Of those people, make me another deception check. I know you're pretty good at it, and he's pretty not good at it.
Oh,
Couldn't say. Sorry. And then just continues to sweep.
right, Pete. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll walk back over to the group.
All right.
Well, guys, Pete said there's people that think there is a dragon here. It's black. We really gotta have a conversation about AAA. It's kind of a problem.
Yeah.
Was I muted?
No.
No. He seems kind of nice. A little weird, but so are we.
He's kind of bad at getting information out of people.
Give you a little insight. My charisma is literally -1.
Homie.
Like, I'm trying to play this exactly how I am. I am not charismatic. Highly intelligent. I literally have a 20 in intelligence.
Yeah, from there, I guess, does anybody else have anything?
No,
Nope.
he seems fine.
Well, we know that there are people saying there are dragons around, but like, where do we look?
Good question. I mean, you could look downstairs or wherever you'd like.
I'm gonna say downstairs, yeah.
Well, I mean, like, you are currently actually kind of downstairs, but you're fine. I'm gonna move everyone. I'm gonna move everyone over here. Boop.
How does a 3 get me for an investigation?
Not very far.
Yeah, that tracks.
Can you move the map over just a little bit, Ted? To the other side of the roadhouse.
Trying to do it on the stream version. It's not going very well.
I'm not gonna lie, I did the same thing. I tried to focus ping, and it was just like, "What do you stop it?" All right. Yeah. So you're down here. You remember that kind of like over in this area. This area was where the lizard folk were. That was where the secret entrance was. And this is kind of where you were in. Up these stairs right over here is where the bar is. That's kind of it.
There's a tunnel that the. Wait a minute, somebody owes us a favor at Castle Guitar. We freed the lizard folk in Sleestack, whatever his name was. And we killed Splattergoo. Oh boy, we're going back.
We still have his hat.
Maybe those lizard dudes can help us because kind of owe us one.
It's true.
We have a ship, so we should use that instead of trudging through the swamp.
But we might get noticed if we use the ship.
Now, I have an important question. Tensor's floating disc, can that hold a person?
Yeah.
It has a weight restriction in the spell, I think. I don't know what it is.
All right. So what are we doing? Where are we going?
Oh, its weight restriction is 500 pounds.
I haven't the slightest idea.
Investigation's been, kind of okay.
Well, Baylor at this point is kind of kicking his foot in the dirt and standing there like he's bored.
Side note, by the way, Patron's gear didn't disappear, correct?
No, it did not.
Zed, he would have really wanted you to have the dragon horn.
Oh, it's in the bag.
Yeah.
But he would have really wanted you to have the dragon horn.
It literally has 2 Zed. In case of patron death, hand this off.
In case of patron death, please attune. I never got to give you my gift, and my gift is literally part of that dragon horn. So, out of this character, he would have wanted you to have it, and he would have made it known that if he ever passed away, you got his horn.
Well then.
Would you like to know why?
Would you like to know more?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Would you like to know more?
Yeah, go ahead.
Press 1 for more. Press 1 for more information.
I'm doing my part.
I don't feel like we're going to be able to have a session without having a Starship Troopers reference.
Only good bug is
Yeah.
a dead bug.
Yep, there you go. It's afraid. Dark Godzilla 7 is saying this D&D game goes from Alice in Wonderland and then goes to various other references. And I wonders if there's a stream, if there's a stream that has a counter for references, to see if we can reference over 100 different things. Yeah, we make a lot of references.
Oh man, don't you tempt me with a good time.
Yeah, I mean, pop culture is how, like, pop culture movies are how I communicate with the world. That and
it's a language for sure.
yeah, that and Star Wars quotes. There you
Well, hello
go.
there.
Exact General Kenobi. So there we are. All right. So what? So let's just real quick. Let's just take a quick temperature check of everyone. So let's start at the bottom with Zed. Where's Zed at right now?
He's just here for the ride. Not sure what to do next. And honestly, any of his ideas are going to probably be bad.
Okay. What about Rillick?
He too is just long for the ride. Just casually contemplating mortality and with his brush with death. It's kind of
Almost 2 brushes with death.
I mean, it was like he actually died.
Yes.
Let's be clear. He was dead. That's the first time he's actually died. When he fought Tiamat, he kept getting up, casting a spell, and then immediately getting breathed on again. So
Turns out Tiamat will ruin your day.
yeah, turns out don't stand in the middle of the room against Tiamat. But yeah, he's just kind of thinking through that and then making plans for how he's going to kill Black Dragon. He's going to let the rest of them find it. He's just here to blow it up.
I'm gonna be honest. Baylor's kind of super useless in like the puzzling out of things. He's dumb and he's dumb, but he has a high charisma.
How about Mordok? How's Mordok feeling about everything right now?
I'm thinking we should go to Castle Neatar and up to the lizard folks because they owe us one. Maybe they'll remember us because old Pete didn't remember us. That's kind of terrible.
I could be up for that.
To be fair, though, we did start the fight in his bar.
Yeah, so you'd think he'd remember.
Maybe he's passively aggressively ignoring us.
It could be.
Who?
I don't think there's anything here. We can hit the castle and find the lizard folks, and maybe they know something about this dragon.
Okay. What about Baylor? You said a couple things, but I'm gonna let you finish.
Yeah, I'm kind of. Baylor doesn't really have a lot of use in the like figuring out the puzzle or anything like that. He's the like super low intelligence, super low wisdom. So, I mean, he's probably kind of bored right now, just trying to wait till there's something funny to say or something big to hit.
Very nice. And what about AAA?
Well, I'm just super impatient. I want to get to slaying dragons and putting hearts in my engine.
Got you.
Well, if that's how you're feeling, let's just fly your ship around and make a big scene till we find where the dragon lair is. You got
Listen,
cannons, right? Let's blow up the swamp.
I got one very large cannon currently powered by a white dragon heart, so I'm gonna say that it can shoot some nice cold out.
I'm sorry. Is this an actual thing in 5e D&D?
Nope, this is my head cannon for my ship. I'm collecting all the hearts so I can make a really powerful gun.
Just the name is now
'Cause
the name is now Omni Cannon.
Listen,
But, like,
I am
can you
a
actually-
crazy artificer.
Can you actually do that?
It's
Like,
it's a
is
fantasy game, man. You can do whatever you want.
Why not?
Carrington, can he do that?
Dude, we had the Gift Eater 2000.
Yes. Yes,
It was
and
awesome.
What? You didn't know that if you use hearts of ancient dragons that you can power your cannon to have ancient dragon's breath shoot out the front of it?
No, I didn't. That's the coolest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, it's great. Let's do it.
Listen, you don't get to keep me forever. Eventually, Carrington gets me.
Yeah, and then we're gonna go. All right, and then we're gonna go hold up Neverwinter.
Hey, I'm a pirate. What do you want?
Exactly. All right.
Yeah, I think. Sorry, my dogs are going nuts in here. Continue without me for a second.
No worries. Someone else said something? No? Alright, cool.
All I said was I'm a pirate. What do you want?
Exactly, perfect.
A sea shanty.
Oh, you're gonna have to talk to Sally for that.
It's about this time that a familiar looking half-orc named that you all recognize
A familiar what?
looking, I believe he's a half-orc. Yeah, he's a half-orc that you have seen before, that used to work here at the Roadhouse. His name is Bogluck, and he opens this door.
Bogluck is dead. I killed him.
You're correct. He turns around and goes, "Oh crap."
Harrington, how very dare you test how well we took notes like this?
How did you kill him, by the way?
Murdered him.
Yeah, do you remember exactly how?
We got him. Patron got him drunk.
Hey.
I followed him back to his room and killed him.
Well, apparently it didn't stick.
Why did you kill him?
Because he was on my
Sorry.
list.
He was on his list.
Oh.
Yeah. He looks around and goes, "Oh crap!" and then starts like fiddling with the key and like trying to like get the door open. What do you do?
Hold on.
Guiding bolt.
Of course not.
You notice that he has, because I think you slit his throat. He has like a pretty nasty
Believe so,
scar.
yeah.
Yeah, he's got a pretty nasty scar that goes from here to here, but apparently it didn't take.
Was
Goddamn magic.
I present when you killed him the first time?
I think he
Oh,
snuck
it's
away and
first.
did it.
He snuck away and did it in a
Okay.
room.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I don't remember this conversation, but
I'm gonna look at Mordai and be like, I think that guy's a little scared of you.
Yeah.
Oh. Damn, I don't have a hold person spell.
Yeah. Right now he's just doing the the mic from the office. No, God, please, no, God.
can I roll insight to see if I can pick any of like this whole tension situation?
Yeah, go ahead.
Need me to
Nope.
go punch him?
Please continue.
What was that, Zed?
Need me to go punch him?
Hey, I think that guy looks like he might have some information.
Yeah, I know he does. So I'm going to walk over there.
You don't
What
need
is-
to. I
what?
need a Constitution saving throw.
Why? He's just trying to live his life.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
DC 18, get out of here. He's just a CR3 little. He's just a CR3 little man. No.
He had a chance. All right, he appears in a space right next to me and Mordok.
So right there.
Yep. I get to teleport him to a space up to 120 feet away, but I choose the space right in between all of us. I'm gonna look him in the eye after he do it, because my hand's gonna be right in front of his face. It's like, hey, I think we got some questions for you.
Yeah, why aren't you dead?
Listen. Listen, I'm sure we can work this out. I don't know. Do I owe you? I know you tried to kill me. I woke up in a pool of my own blood. I got really lucky. Some of the people started calling me Bog Lucky. Listen, I don't know. I know that I didn't want to be dead after that. After that whole, those people I used to work for, I don't even work for them anymore. I just move stuff around. I do accounting. I sometimes I sling drinks when Crystal Pete is too drunk to do it. I've turned over a new leaf. I'm sorry for everything.
Insight check.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
He seems to be telling the truth.
Okay. Mordok, if you don't mind me asking,
Hmm.
why are we harassing Pete's worker?
Harassing, questioning. What does it matter?
It's
I
about
want to know.
it's about this time that the doors open and 6 cloaked figures walk through the door.
Well, that has to be bad because everybody in cloaks is evil.
Correct. There you go.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
One of
like
them-
100%.
One of them throws back its hood, and it has these long, like, horns that come out from its head, and it looks like a black dragon. And it looks at you and says, "The dragon sends his regards." Initiative.
Don't forget to
Wow.
select your character.
Yeah,
Wow.
don't forget to select your token.
I
Is
have
that a
plus
nat
12.
1 brag?
You got plus 12.
Golly.
Meanwhile, rolling at 20.
Oh my god. Hang on, we're gonna have to do this again, because I screwed everything up. Because I forgot to remove the thing from last time. We're starting over entirely, just to make it easier. On me.
Excellent.
Okay, so reroll initiative.
Yes, please. Sorry.
I don't like this initiative as much.
I love it a lot more.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, balance. It all comes out in the wash. I mean, what's going to happen here is Rilik's just going to cast, like, Cone of Cold, and then, like, the encounter's going to be over, so it'll be fine. Alright, AAA. The dragon sends his regards.
Dragon sends his regards.
Yeah.
Well.
Also, before we even get started, assassins, you notice that as they draw their blades, like, drip this, like, green substance, and they do acid damage instead of poison.
These
That's
guys sound kind of dope.
What was
I'm not
that?
gonna-
Weak.
These guys sound kind of dope.
Yep.
Carrington's metagaming because then I can actually get affected.
Okay.
Me too, 'cause I
Well.
have poison immunity.
Sometimes you gotta. It also is flavorful. Scorching Ray. Gross and rude.
Hold on, it's 3 bolts, right? Yeah, it's 3 rays. They don't each have the same attack, do they?
They do not. Yeah, you roll 3 times.
That's not the damage, by the way. You gotta hold on a second, and I gotta uncheck these slots.
I thought you said that wasn't the damage.
Alright, each one of those individual rays gets that amount of extra damage added onto it.
The first one is 19 damage, the second one is 15 damage, and the third one is 15 damage.
You said it's on this first one?
Yep.
Alright, so total was how much?
Whatever, 19 plus 30, 49.
49 damage? That's so much. I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. Zed, it's your turn.
Well, hold on. My steel
Oh.
defender gets to
I
attack.
lied. It's not your turn. I may have lied.
Good gosh, there's so many things on my character sheet.
Yep. Anytime you have pets, it just adds a lot of stuff.
Okay, that didn't roll an attack.
What's going on? Are we rolling an attack? Doesn't it use your spell deal?
It says melee weapon attack, your spell attack modifier to
Yeah.
hit reach 5 feet.
So on your
So do I need to just roll a basic melee attack? It makes no sense. It should just have the thing on there.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, is it just one attack?
Yeah.
In the interest of moving on, I'm just gonna say that it hits. All right, now it's Ed's turn.
We're gonna swing around here, and
It's also has. It also didn't calculate. It says it's supposed to calculate my modifier for damage, so it should have been +5. So it should have been 13 damage.
13, you said?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to look up how to fix that in D&D Beyond.
we're gonna do a little cone action. Get everyone, I think.
That's where everyone's really.
We're gonna go here.
Yeah,
We're just
that
gonna get everyone.
that will get everyone. Dex saves, I think.
Yes, DC 18.
Hey, look at that. All right, so they do have because they are assassins. They do have evasion, so they will take nothing if they succeeded, which not all of them did. So this first guy, and how much is the damage?
12.
12. He's looking pretty
Oh,
rough.
fail.
This one is. Failure, and then this one failed, and then that one passed. This one failed. And then pass. All right, cool. Yep. Like I
do it
said.
again. I'm gonna do it again.
All right, cool. All right, so dex save. Pass on the first one. DC 15.
Fail on this. DC 18.
Okay. Fail.
Fail.
Mega fail. Succeed. Yep. Alright, so pass on the first one, fail on the second one.
Take 10.
Okay. Next one.
Fail on the third one.
Yep. Third one. And then on fourth one is a failure.
Take all of it. Just kidding.
I'll just take 10. Alright, done?
No. I'm going to spend a key point, and I'm going to punch the one that's not looking too hot.
Okay.
And does the robot count as an ally?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's go. I'm not even going to ask. 18.
Stop. He's already dead. Alright, he dies.
Did he die off the 8? Because I'll punch the one next to me, if that's the case.
He did die exactly off the 8, so he takes 10. Okay.
And that is it for me.
Wait, why are you standing on top of Bogluck? You can't just stand on top of Bogluck. I'm gonna imagine...
I'm not on top of Bogluck.
No, Admiral was. I'm gonna move you. Do you want to be here?
I would like to be further back than that. I'm an archer.
Are you gonna be here?
Sure.
That's where I was.
Oh, then I think you're here. That's where you're at.
Sure, that works.
Alright, cool. Alright, so Zed is done. This assassin is going to... I'm moving the Duchess over here because reasons. Zed, you can go ahead and take your attack of opportunity. Yep, you hit for 11.
Fire.
Yep. Anything else?
You tell me. It's the opportunity attack.
I do want to try and stun him.
Oh. No.
Alright, cool. So we're going to try and make an attack. We have Assassinate. We're going to try and assassinate Bogluck with our short sword.
Or not tried that. You didn't really work out.
Hold on.
Yes?
I think Steel Defender has a special thing for this.
Does it?
It can impose disadvantage as a reaction. So, that attack was made at disadvantage.
It's a flat roll then. I have Assassinate. It has advantage against the attack. So still a 25. And also, any hit is against a surprised creature. Well, it has advantage on the attack roll against creatures, so this is just that. It needs to make a Constitution saving throw. I have another attack. Wow, that is some rough news. So minus 27. He's still alive, but he's not doing so hot. That Bogluck guy. Bogluck is going to. Did I just delete him? Where'd he go?
You just deleted him. Good job.
I think he's underneath Rillick. There he is.
Oh,
I
was hoping to add to that counter.
Yeah, I think. I think he panics at this point, and I think he is going to go. I think he will take any opportunity attacks that you all want to use against him if you want. The assassin's going to definitely take his, and he's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to try and open this door for his action. So I'm just going to have him literally just make a dex save. Yeah, okay. So I'll say that he is. Oh, wow. Okay.
Does a 16 or a 14 hit?
Neither of those hit.
Okay, he's scot-free.
All right, cool. Short sword. And a 10 does not hit. Alright, so that is Bogluck's turn. This assassin is going to go ahead and we are going to use our light crossbow to shoot at Bogluck. 25 will hit. Bogluck will need to make a save real quick. Constitution saving throw or take half of the acid damage, which he will fail, so he will take... so currently, Bogluck is at 0 and is dying. That was this assassin, which will move 5, 10, 15 here. And now it's Mordok's turn.
Oh, goody. So, oops. Out of here. The first thing, come on. First thing I'm going to do is spare the dying on Bogluck.
Okay, he's still unconscious but no longer dying.
Okay, can I cast 2 cantrips?
It's a bonus. So actually, that brings us to a really interesting point. I want to do... so for currently, we have a couple of homebrew rules that we've been using for a while now, and I want to introduce another one. Thanks, Baldur's Gate. We'll talk about that in a second. So currently, the homebrew rule that we definitely use is friendly fire. Friendly fire is always on, so if you miss, if you critically fail, something bad. So whenever you fumble, something bad happens. You throw your sword, you hit an ally, or something like that. The new rule is that I would like to test and see, because I'm pretty sure that I'm here for it, is as long as you have the actions, you can do the thing. So you have used a bonus action, so you can use another cantrip if you want. That's my ruling as far as that. Like, and I don't think it breaks the game enough. So
Cool.
That's it. Oh, we're tolling the debt on whom?
Oh, this guy.
Well, unfortunately, just unfortunately for you, he hates that, and so, he will roll a wisdom save.
I'm sure he's very wise.
Get out of town. I had a 2% chance of getting that. No, not 2%. 10% chance of getting that. Sick. Alright, he is so wise.
Is.
You're just like, bong, and he's like, ask not for who the bell tolls. It tolls for thee! And that's what he do. Anything else for Mordok? By the way, any questions about the whole thing that I said about spells, or what? I think it's a good change. And I hope that others take note. Because, I mean, ultimately, except for cantrips, like, you're really not, like, wasting your turn or anything, so. Alright.
Oh, I'm done.
Don't worry about, don't mind me. So close, too. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna move here. And I am... Oof, actually, hang on. I'm going to go ahead and move up here, and we're going to see if we can score some hits on, Baylor. So we do have that assassinate ability. You know, we definitely should have used that, but that's fine. Alright, so we have 2 attacks, with at advantage. Hiya.
How come you have advantage on me?
Assassinate. First turn, I have advantage against, any creature that has not taken a turn yet.
Man.
I need you to make a con save, please. I'm also going to throw this in.
No,
All right.
dog. Okay.
I'm going to throw this amount of damage into... Alright, so... Let me give you a total here. So we got 7 plus 24 plus... another 17. Total of 48 damage for the first attack. Second attack. Alright, 25 hits.
You still have advantage?
I do. It's just for this first round. I need for you to make another con save, though. Oh, it's so close. DC is 15. So another 32 damage. What is your hit points right now?
77.
Alright, so you're at 77 currently. And it's your turn. Get him.
Armor of Agathis Rage. That's my turn.
Alright, so you cast Armor of Agathis, and that's going to give you 10 temporary hit points, or is it higher now?
Well, I gotta get my thing to tell me that. Armor of Agathis. I think it's my Warlock level, isn't it?
I feel like it's higher than that. And then you also said you raged. Well, let me know if it's different. I will go ahead and move on to other people.
Armor of Agathis is spell slot level.
Yeah, and I only have level 2
5,
spells.
10,
so
15,
10 temporary hit points.
20, 25, 30. Hello, Bogluck. Short sword time. Make sure we hit. We have advantage on this, of course. Alright, all of that hits. Bogluck is now dead.
Why though?
Cuz. Trying to silence him. Alright, moving on to this guy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hello there, wizard. I am going to go ahead and... we have the Assassinate ability. We're going to go ahead and make our first attack. This is at advantage. Nope. Again, this one's at advantage. 24 hits. Rillick.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and throw in
I
this.
didn't see where he was at.
He's right above you.
Let me realize this.
So... I...
Yeah, I moved 10 feet over. Okay.
47 damage against you.
Oh, wow.
Yep. You can make a con save, though. Take a little bit less. No. So you'll take all 47. And now it's Rillick's turn.
Time for them to all die.
Mm-hmm. Fireball, fireball, fireball.
Oh, good. I'm glad we both went there. Fireball.
I'm glad someone has finally joined me. I only do this every time.
It must have, like...
Not only him, but our other wizards in our other campaigns. Every time they cast Fireball, I do that bit.
Well, it's supplanted itself into my subconscious like an Illithid tadpole. There you are. Congratulations.
It's been 2 years. It finally paid off.
Oh, man. I heard my laugh echo through someone else's mic, and then I'm oddly okay with it. Also, my laugh's terrible. Anyways, here we are.
So there's a level of planning that I'm trying to do because we have to fight a dragon. And we're all clumped up.
Can't
So
you
it
just
can
sculpt,
only-
though?
I can do 1 plus spell level of sculpting. And there's 5 of us. So if I did a 4, I could do it.
6.
Then Steely Dave and the Duchess would have to take.
It's the new guy stuff. Whatever.
Yeah, that's true. I don't really know.
Hope you like your stuff broken.
I'm sure he can fix it.
I was like, I'm sure he's okay with it because he fixes things.
Yeah, I'll fix
He'll
it.
just make it. He'll just make it stronger.
So yeah, we'll cast it at level 4.
I see this as an absolute win.
So they'll need a dex save of 20.
Oh, we're casting Fireball.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And
Alright.
I'm gonna sculpt it around all the party members except for the robots.
So
'Cause I can't.
the one robot's just gonna die. I think Duchess is just gonna die.
It's a
Unfortunately.
Is this okay? With
It's
AAA.
okay with Rillick.
I mean, I can't do anything about it, so
yeah. All right. Dex save. DC 20. All right, failure. Success. Failure. Wow, look at me go. All right, and then failure. All right, so we'll start here with this guy. So he's taking 40 damage? No, he takes 20 because he has evasion.
Yeah, it's 20.
All right, and then this one will take nothing because he passed. And then this one will take 20. And then this one will take nothing because he passed. And then this one will take 20. And then the Duchess will be at 0 and die. Sad. And then Steely Dave, I need you to make a save. A Steely save! Ba-dum-ts.
What type of save is it?
Dexterity.
Dex.
Alright, so he's gonna take 40. Alright, he's at 7. Rillick, are you done?
Yeah, because we changed the rules, and now I'm like, oh, what bonus actions do I have? Yeah, I'm done.
Spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon.
Alright, AAA.
Misty Step.
Admiral Ames.
Sorry, I'm walking in from my kitchen with a milkshake. Hold on 1 second.
What? Did you get me one?
If you want a cookies and cream milkshake, come over.
Alright,
I'll make one.
On my way.
I had cookies and cream ice cream while we were getting the show together.
Nice.
It's actually cookies and cream protein powder and vanilla. It's delicious, though. All right, so it's my turn. Am I in engagement range with this one dude?
This one right here next to you? Yes. Are you disengaging?
Oh no, I'm just straight up walking away.
Alright, so I'm gonna swing.
Got.
Got. You ready to get got? Hiya. Alright, cool. Pat, carry
Never
on.
punished.
It's true. It's true. So true.
-5 from that. Is a 15 hit? I would be using. Actually, hold on. Before. I'm giving myself advantage and 5 temporary hit points with my bonus action for fighting spirit. And minusing 5 from all my hits. Or minusing 10, sorry. That's what it is, right?
What now was your question? Oh, if you're doing the thing? Are you doing sharpshooter? Was that the question?
He is no longer in here.
He's gone? Did he delete himself this time?
Start the count.
Awkward.
He deleted himself from the call.
I mean, normally he, deletes his token, but I guess today is a special day. I'm gonna say that he hits, and I'm gonna roll the damage for him. If I can. A +1 heavy crossbow. How much does a crossbow do? Heavy crossbow, D10 plus his dex.
Sure.
Can't you just click on it?
It won't let me. I'm clicking on it, it's doing nothing. Alright, anyways. What's everyone's proficiency bonus, by the way?
+5.
+5?
+5.
Okay, so this will do 18 damage to this person. Alright, and I'm going to assume that he's done. Even though we've got the Steel Defender over here. Zed, it's your turn.
I'm sure the Steel Defender's going to do some swinging. We got this one right here. I'm going to go punch. Is a 14 hit?
14? No.
Classic. Pleasure doing business. Spend a key point to do some shenanigans. That should hit. Does the 20 and the 19 hit?
Does the 20 and the 19 hit? Yes.
For 18 points of damage.
This one here. Okay. Ouch.
This one right here.
He hates every minute of it.
Perfect. And then as a bonus... Nope, that was it. I think that's it for me. I don't think I have mobility. They don't.
Alright. I think we just slash Mordok in front of us. Has advantage on it. I think that wizard's a problem. Mordok, you can take an attack of opportunity if you wish.
I can only do that with a spell if I have Warcaster, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, oh boy. I mean, I can swing a weapon. I haven't done that in, like, for...
Do you even have one of those?
Yeah, I think so.
You mean you didn't take Warcaster?
No.
I do like Warcaster. But anyway. Alright, so... Yeah. You hit him. He hates it. Don't you have Blessed Strikes at this level?
I don't know. Blessed Strike doesn't sound familiar.
Blessed Strikes means you get to add, like, necrotic or blah 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 damage to your stuff.
I don't think so. I don't think. Just take your measly little 6.
It's enough to kill him.
Oh, it's Divine Strike or Blessed Strikes. You have to choose one. Got it. So Blessed Strikes is for your melee stuff. All right. Anyways, you had asked if is it enough to kill him? It is not. All right. So he is going to make his attacks against Mordok or against Rillick. You're not Mordok, Rillick. All right. So these are attacks with advantage. Brad is back and says, I can hear you all on Twitch, but my Discord will not reload for some reason. That's so weird. That doesn't hit, and does a 15 hit? Casting shield?
I'm gonna cast shield, yeah.
Wow, those are pathetic rolls.
So it does not.
Bogluck's dead. All right, Brad. Do you want to do anything, Brad? Did you need to do anything on your turn? Because stuff happened. Feel free to just type it in. Brad is typing. Man, this adds a whole nother layer of suspense.
Dun.
Yes, 2 attacks with Sharpshooter. Go ahead and make your other attack with Sharpshooter. Against, I don't know. This one. Add advantage. Okay, this one. Go ahead and make your other attack. You hit. Go ahead and roll the damage. Alright, so this
19.
one runs up and makes plus 10. Runs up, makes an attack against Rillick, and then takes a crossbow to the back of the head and dies. This one, and that's where you'll end up. Okay. This one is going to, gosh. All right. Brad is still typing. Alright, so minus.
It's probably Steel Defender. Oh, that's the damage for the first shot he made.
Okay, yeah, I calculated that in, so we're good. And that was again that was what killed this one, because you did a crap ton of damage to it. Cool. Alright. This one is gonna go ahead and take some swipes at Zed. So first attack with a short sword, second attack with a short sword. Oop, ignore that third one. He misses, and then Zed deftly just swats one of the short swords away, which means he now has one short sword and has to go pick it up. And now it is Mordok's turn.
Okay, so we all know what's going to happen here.
Are we Spirit Guardiansing?
Ooh.
Tell him he's dead.
Yep, pretty much.
Who's being told they're dead?
This guy.
All right. Well, I just
Oh,
want
no,
to
we'll
let
do
you
the
know.
one on. No, we'll do the one on Roy. That one right there.
I just want you to know, for the record. Oh my gosh! The in the background there was a bell from the music that I have. How great! So we got a wisdom save going on. Negative on the save, so he will take 22 damage. Ouch. Anything else from Mordok?
Then I'm gonna move here.
Ah, yes. Look at that beautiful, wonderful flanking chain. Anything else for Mordok?
Oh, that's it.
I will let Mordok go ahead and take an attack of opportunity as I move down here. You can cast Bonk again.
Can't you only cast a reaction as a...
Oh, I was making a joke.
Oh, May.
Yeah, that's why I said cast Bonk. Alright, so that will hit.
More.
Ouch. And I will... We're going to go ahead and attack Mordok with advantage. not Mordok. We're gonna attack
Baylor.
Baylor with advantage. That's how this works. So 2 short sword attacks. The 17 hit.
No.
All right, next attack.
17 is my AC, but I'm going to use my tail thing that
Yeah.
I can use as a reaction, so no.
All right, so but a 21 will hit. Plus I'll
It
sneak,
absolutely will.
plus a sneak attack. Go ahead and make your con save. All right, you pass. So I'm just gonna add up all the damage, and you'll just take half of it total. I think
Okay.
that's probably better for you. All right, so 9 plus. I feel like I'm doing my taxes whenever I'm at this high level. 9 plus 22 plus 6. 2. So you will take 18 damage total from that, and I will take 10, right, from the armor.
I'm actually only gonna take 8 damage
Yep.
because 10 temporary hit points. Armor bag at this is gone.
All right, armor is gone. I took my 10. We're good there. And now it's Baylor. It's your turn.
Yes, being not very happy that he just did that to me, I would like to turn around, and
Hezeron his face off.
precisely.
Cool. Make it so. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Love to see it.
Both hit.
Love to see it. 30, a number of damage equal to what those two are added together.
Almost 40 damage.
Yeah.
37. Ouch. He's having a rough day. All right.
It's about to get worse.
Well, I don't like you picking people off, so we're going to run up over here and try to attack you twice. All right.
Is that a double critical fail?
It sure is. So he makes his first attack, which against Brad, which will hit. I need you to make a con save, please. If Brad is still with us. All right, we'll move on. Okay. Nope. All right. All right. Otherwise, I need you to take the 25 damage. Oh. Yeah, all right. Nope. Got it. All right, cool. And then after that, he will lunge past and fall in this well. So there's a guy in the well. All right, then we will make some attacks here.
Who are we attacking?
I have... we're attacking you. Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
All right, cool. Let me give you the damage of this. Make me a con save, please. All right. Yep. Look at that. Nope. All right. So let's see here. 7 plus 26 plus 11 is 44. So 22 damage. What is your health at right now, Baylor?
47.
All right. So you're 47. Okay. That's that assassin. Yep, that assassin. Rillick, it's your turn.
Wait, what?
Did I skip someone?
No, Brad said his defender gave that disadvantage.
The one that's
It's this
the
one
that's
over here. It's this one over here. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Moving on. All right. Rillick is
advantage chaining.
Yeah, and now it's Rillick's turn. Kaboom. Yes, Rico. Kaboom.
I want this one to do a con save.
Who are we con saving?
This one in between me and Baylor. I'm just going to use this cantrip.
Okay, so con save on the one here. So I will make a con save. Surprise, surprise. I'll take 13. No, I'll take 12, 'cause that's how math works.
Yeah.
And then also disadvantage on my next attack?
Yes.
Okay. Is it just the next attack or the next whole turn? I think it's just
next attack.
You got it. All right.
Next weapon attack.
Triple A.
It's not even like that. Yep.
It's a guy who's in the thing in front of you. He's prone. You could like lean over and shoot him twice at advantage since he's right there. I'll let you choose what you want to do. All right, what is AAA gonna do? If you're still there. I see using Fighting Spirit to give advantage and taking -5 to your rolls for Sharpshooter. All right.
That was from a bit ago.
Okay. Oh, we've got typing. I've got typing. I've got bubbles. I'm here, sorry. Okay. What are we doing? I'll just read it out loud. More typing. Give me that attack. So you
Which one?
Which one are you attacking? Can you ping? Okay. He can't reach you. So if you're going to try and attack him, you won't be able to, because he's actually in the well.
We have a thing for putting people in wells.
We've done it many times. Yeah, I mean, you crit. Who are you critting exactly? Shooting this one, or...? More typing. The one that's flanking Baylor. Alright, so I'm going to say this one. Okay. Go ahead and roll the damage. Alright, so the first one kills this one. The second shot with the critical damage... Holy moly. Yeah, you kill both of them. Good shot. Pow! And both of them are just clear. And they actually get, like, pinned to the wall over here and over here. Anything else for AAA? Good, excellent. Not even here, can't even hear them, and they're just mowing people down quietly.
That's a good ranger.
Yep. Like a good ranger, stay. Like a good ranger, State Farm is there with a crossbow. All right, the defender is attacking.
Oh, wait a minute. Rangers, AAA. He's a good ranger because he's always there when you need him.
God, look at this. This is absurd. All right, go ahead and roll the damage on that. And it's a crit, so...
Hashtag sponsor us, AAA. Come on.
We are Rangers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Yeah.
He knows a thing or two because he's killed a thing or two.
So 2d8. Yep, there you go. Yeah, we know a thing or two because we've killed a thing or two. Yeah, that's correct. 2d8 plus 5. Alright.
For a great low rate, you can get online, go to the Admiral, and save some time.
Alright. I'm imagining that has to be it for the Admiral. Alright. Moving on to Zed.
This time with advantage because the homies.
The homies.
Oh!
Alright, you can stop. He's dead on the first hit.
Keep punching.
Just punch, 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 punch.
Yep. I only know how to do one thing.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna walk over to the well, and I'll be like, we'll let you up if you can help us out with a little bit of something.
Bogluck's dead.
Bogluck is dead. Mordok?
Dead.
You doing that thing?
Oh, I can't see him. He's in the well.
No, I meant on
No,
Bogluck.
reviving Bogluck.
What thing?
Oh, you're not gonna revive him?
Yeah, but I can't get to him.
Oh, you gotta touch
Right
it.
here.
He's gotta
Fine.
touch him. It's a touch.
Aren't they just 5 feet away?
No, he's further away because he moved from all the way up here.
Oh, I didn't realize. I thought that's where Mordok was at the start of the turn.
Nope. Okay. Baylor?
Yeah, Baylor's gonna go stand over the well as he passes out of rage and just
Well.
thank you. He's just gonna stand there and kind of wait for something interesting to happen. If the guy starts coming back up the well, he's gonna crack off a couple Eldritch blasts.
Sounds good.
I was trying to help him.
No, I'm not saying if right now he's gonna shoot him, but as a reaction, if he starts coming back up the well, I'm gonna put a couple in him.
He will, so it's his turn. He's in the well, he's soaking wet, and he looks at you and he says, "We may have failed, but more of us are coming, and we will laugh over your corpses." When you see him, like bite, and you hear a crunch, and then he starts, foaming at the mouth. "The dragon will spit on your graves," and then he dies. All right, that's combat.
Typical.
Rilik's like, well, at this point, I'm just trivializing death, so. All right, you move over. Yep, revivify. Bogluck is no longer dead. Wow, how does this feel for Mordok, by the way? Is Mordok there? Probably
Yeah,
not.
this is pretty messed up. I killed him, and now I bring him back.
After someone else killed him? Are you going to kill him again?
I'm a grave cleric, so these things happen.
All right. Well, I think this is a great place for us to go ahead and stop. We've gotten Bogluck back. We'll question him. We'll find out more. You can kill him again, says Brad. All right. Well, it was perfect. Look at that. It's 11 o'clock. We got through all this. We got through the fight. All of that. I will say, I hope you all enjoyed it. I had a great time. I liked reusing a location that you all were at least familiar with and showing how like some time had like progressed and things have changed. But did you all have a good time?
Always.
Of course.
Excellent. But yeah, so that was great. We are back. We will be here next Thursday as well. So if does anyone have anything before the sign off?
Nope.
All right. I have just a couple of quick things. If you like what you see here and you like Open Heart Games, you can help us out in several different ways. The first is that you can subscribe. Just by discurricular me. You can subscribe to our Twitch channel here. If you have an Amazon Prime sub, you can actually subscribe, and it won't cost you a single dime, but it helps us continue to produce the content that you see here. You can also like us and follow us on our YouTube page as well, where you can catch up on any of the episodes that you've seen prior. You can also follow us on our Instagram and on our Facebook page, where we post pictures of games that we're playing and of our cat Elspeth. And also, perhaps most importantly, if you'd like to support us the most, you can go to our Extra Life right here, extra-life.org/team/open-heart-games, where you can donate to our Extra Life fundraiser, and that helps local children in our Children's Miracle Network Hospital, Roanoke Carilion Children's. Our goal this year is to raise $5,000 for our local children's hospital. And so far, to date, we have raised over, and I have this little cool challenge coin, we have raised over $10,000, and that is thanks to all of our friends and family and everyone who has supported us. We thank you all so much. You all are awesome, and thank you all so much. Have a great night. Have a great rest of your week, and we will see you here next week. Take heart.